Hi, good morning. It's Karen. And today I want to talk about, are you paying attention to your vibration? This is something that I wasn't actually that aware of before I came into coaching, but I've become very aware of it over the years. And when you don't pay attention to your vibration, your presence, your energy, then things around can be a little wonky. If you've ever seen the show Bewitched, it was in the 60s, so maybe some of you have grown up in the 60s with me. And there was this witch, that Samantha, who just wiggled her nose and she made things happen. And she had some great manifestations. And then she also had this Aunt Clara. And if any of you remember Aunt Clara, she would wiggle her nose and she would get close to what she wanted, but not exactly. So, she would get a donkey with an elephant tusk or something a little bit off, but kind of true. So when you're not paying attention to your vibration, you're going to get kind of Aunt Clara manifestations. Also, clients who are a little bit not exactly the right fit, but enough that you may even take them on. They may drain your energy. They may not follow through, but they will be almost right when you're not paying attention to your vibration. And when you do pay attention to your vibration, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this, how to do this, you're going to get clients you're going to be able to manifest like Samantha. You're going to wiggle your nose and get exactly what you want right in front of you. Your clients are going to get amazing results from you because they're going to be a perfect fit. You're going to be energized, and so are they. So the vibration is really important. Your vibration, and I would call your vibration your energy, your presence, your vibe. What are you radiating out that is unseen but completely felt by everyone around you? And when I started coaching, I was listening on every Saturday. I would listen to Abraham Hicks. In those days, they were actually tapes. They were cassette tapes in those days. And I would listen to these tapes like for hours on end. And I would sit and I would take notes as I was listening. And then I would, after an hour or two, I'd get up, I'd move around, walk around the block, get a glass of water, something to eat, and come back. And I would do this every single Saturday. And it was very interesting because I learned a lot about vibration, because Abraham Hicks talks a lot about that. But I also realized that what was happening was, while I was learning, my mind was kind of occupied with this learning, but my whole rest of myself was tuning in like a tuning fork to the vibration of Abraham. And it was really neat because I could feel the positive energy. I could feel myself soar. And I had results. I got 8 paying clients in my first month of coaching. So that's like almost unheard of, I think. And so it was my vibration, and it was my paying attention to that, my energy, and what I was radiating out that really made a huge difference. And so your vibe attracts your tribe, and we know this about tuning into energy. So I'm giving a course next week. Hi, Andrea. So good to see you here. I'm giving a course next week, and I'm going to be a tuning fork for client attraction, for this vibe for you. So in addition to giving current insights into what's working now in marketing and sales, you're going to get a vibrational tuning in this course. And it's something that's not really talked about. I don't know if I've heard anybody talk about this in this way, but it's really important. Tuning into the energy of success and embedding that in your consciousness as you're learning. Really, really great stuff. And your vibe is actually connected to a coaching competency. Coaching presence is a competency that we have, and it's probably the most important one. So I want you to take a moment and think about your coaching presence. And think about the presence you feel when you're in a coaching session. What is your vibe? What is the energy that you're exuding, that people can feel? Okay, just think about that energy. What, maybe you have a way you would describe it, or you can feel it right now in your body, but what is that energy? That is a very powerful energy. I'll give you an example of energy. You know, years ago, my father was in the hospital, and he was a very prominent executive. And I remember walking into his hospital room, and I saw him walk over to his roommate and like shake hands with this man. And now my dad had no jewelry, no, you know, he had a little hospital gown on. He didn't have a particularly amazing haircut because he didn't have a lot of hair. So when you looked at him, you really couldn't tell that he was this executive because he had none of the outward signs. But when he walked over and introduced himself to his roommate, he had the presence. He had some type of executive presence. And I watched this and I thought, wow, that is so cool that even without all the trappings of success, you could still tell he was very successful. So this is the kind of presence that we want to have, especially when we're doing marketing and sales. So remember I said, like, what's your presence during your coaching session? Think about that. Think about my father's presence in his successful presence. And then I want you to think about what your presence is when you're writing a marketing email or when you're in an enrollment conversation. And just notice, is it the same presence or not? Now, it might be the same presence, and if it is, it's likely that you're doing very well because that presence is going to draw your ideal clients to you. If it's not, shift a little bit. Figure out what it takes to get into that presence that you're in your coaching session, and bring that everywhere else in your business and also in your life, right? So think about what vibe are people receiving from you at any given moment. And you know, I got an email this morning from an amazing coach. He's new, and he says he's not going to be taking the course that I'm sharing about, this 16-week course, because he's taken a lot of courses, and he wants to hire me when he can afford my one-on-one rates, because it will be better for him. And he doesn't need more information. And you know what? I completely agree with this. None of us need more information, for sure. We have so much information that we don't even know what to do with it. We've taken so many courses that we've never even implemented the things that we've learned. But I thought about this in a different way. And I thought, what if taking a course isn't about the information? I mean, I'd say you're going to, you know, in any course, I usually get about 30% of insights, tips, new things, because I'm a lifelong learner. So I'm sure in my upcoming course, people will get some tips and ideas that they may not have had before. But what if taking the course was 70% or more about the vibe that you're going to be tuning into in the course? You know, what would it be like if you were in a arena, like in a virtual room with for 75 minutes with someone who had a very high vibration, and you could tune into that? What would be possible for you? Remember the Abraham audios that I was listening to? Would you like to tune into that vibration of success? This is like the wind beneath your wings. This is, I know these terms are overused, secret sauce and things, but it's so important. And you know, I just finished a 90-day revenue rev up where I brought in over $100,000 of revenue in just 3 months. I mean, it surprised me too. I did it day by day. My success vibration and presence right now are very strong because of that. I can really feel a difference in my energy from doing that. So if you come along to the course, if you're interested and listen, you can get that energetic vibration of success. And let's see what it will do for you. I know it's going to do a lot. So if you're interested, come and join us. The price is going to surprise you. We're keeping it very low. And not because the information isn't super valuable, but we want to get it out to as many coaches as possible. And I want to get my programs updated. We had a little computer glitch, so I want to get them redone for my clients and VIP clients. And I also want to get some updated insights, not necessarily information, but insights that will truly transform your perspective and the way you think about your business, because that's going to make a difference. And my 2 courses that I have sold, Failure Coaching Practice with Ease and The Art of Group Coaching, they've been very well received. And people have loved the vibration so far. So if you want to check it out, it's at ultimateguidetocoaching.com. We're starting next week, so if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. And I want to ask you some questions. You know, how easy can this get for you? How easy will you allow this to be? Will you allow your vibe to attract your ideal tribe? Would you like to tune into the energy of success, of 6 figures in 90 days? Would you like to have that same energy week by week by week for 16 weeks? Because that's what it's about. And you believe me, you will get a lot of great insights, but it's mostly about the energy. So if this interests you, I hope you can join us, ultimateguidetocoaching.com. If you have any questions, ask the questions in the chat, comment below, send me a message, and this is really how easy it can get. This is it. Tuning into the vibration of success and then taking those inspired actions that come from that. Because of course, once you tune into the vibration of success, you almost can't help not taking the actions because you're so inspired. All right. So are you tuning in? Are you paying attention to your vibration? Are you tuning into your own vibration of success? That's super important. Come and join us, ultimateguidetocoaching.com. And have a wonderful day. And I really want to say thank you for being willing to be a coach in the world. Thank you for being willing to help others tune into their vibration of success and transform their lives. All right, have a great day, everybody.